all secure, that's secure, that's secure. Here. That's the pipe to the airbox.
Okay.
Yeah, put it away because any pipes and all that, they will get caught in there. That's the whole reason I'm moving all the wiring and everything out of the way. I don't want nothing getting caught or stopping me from, you know, when I'm putting something like the barrel back on or the head back on. I don't want the wire getting caught, so try to make as much space as possible for it.
You can see that is now really naked. You can see flipping everything now. Now it's just that off, and then inspect what's going on in there.
Well, we've got to take the exhaust off and other bits and pieces, so yep, let's do that.
Awesome.
On this one, I'm going to put up myself here. So what I'll do, I'll start from here.
So as you've already seen, me and my dad have stripped up majority of the bike already. We've taken out the airbox, the throttle body, the injector, the spark plug, and now it's just the rest of the stuff, such as the radiator, the exhaust, draining the coolant, all that crap. We haven't taken off the water pump yet, but I'm going to show you on the other side doing that. Only problem is I'm a really bad cameraman, so I will be moving you guys over across on the other side so you can see what's going on, whereas here is a bit crap, so apologies for that.
So what a lot of people do, listen, what a lot of people do, they start stripping all this out. And when they strip that out, this is a water pump. It comes in two pieces, right? So when they strip all that apart, it falls out in two pieces. Well, it's not a good idea, because if there's a gasket weak behind there, right now, look, there's no seeps or anything like that. So we want to make sure that we want to keep it like that. So what you do, you use your head, make sure you see that, because I know that part's attached to the body on the back of it, so I know that all that is a water pump now. That's the front side of it. So I don't want to mess about with this, so when I'm taking it off, it comes in two halves and I damage the gasket, and then I'll have to buy another new gasket and bits and pieces. You get it? So also, I know
what I want to show them as well is the fact that that has the 1st of March 26.
Someone's been there already.
Someone's already done it. However, it has now fucked up again.
So I know that's not going through there. I know that's going through there. So that's all the way into the block. This is there. Loosen that.
There's just 3
that
to take the assembly off.
So hopefully, let's see. That looks like a long one. It's quite a distance.
Flies everywhere this season now, isn't it?
Sun's out. There we go. Oh, yeah. So, there you go, mate. So what's happening here now is, see, you got a O-ring.
Yeah.
It's not ripped, not perished. Seems okay.
Yeah.
Yep. That oil.
Yeah.
Don't be alarmed, because that's supposed to be there, because that runs off the gear. See the gear and the chain?
Yeah.
That's where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Now, if that is dry, I'll be alarmed, because I'll be like, why is that dry? Isn't the oil trying to get to the head or anything? So I'd be well alarmed. Okay, yeah, put that with that stuff there. So that's you done there. So now, mate, we're there, don't worry.
Nearly there.
Yeah, give me that cloth. I know I've got gloves on, but still, I try to keep my hands dry. I don't want to start touching something else where I'm thinking, where's that? Is that water? Is that oil? Was that already on my gloves, or was that already there? Okay, now, put that here like so. What I need, screwdriver. Give me the big screwdriver. No, not that one.
Big one.
Yeah, the big one. Because with that, sometimes what happens is when you twist it, if it's too tight, you end up rounding it.
Like that one.
Yeah,
Someone's done that there.
Yeah, like I said, someone's already been there.
Fantastic.
So see, that's the crank bolt, and this here, I'm just going to loosen it, but I'm not going to take it apart. Take it all out. That's where your timing mark is, and then you got a timing mark on there. Well, I'll show you that once when it's done. All right, get me a 17
Yeah.
on a 1/2 inch, and get me a, was that a 13? I believe. Is that a 13? Must be.
That's a 17.
That's a 17. Yeah, perfect.
Or was it a 12?
No, 13 might be.
12?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So what you do? I need you
To hold that.
to hold it
Yeah, that's on
there. But I think we're going to go the other way. So wait, the way you're going to be holding it is just hold it there. Yeah, keep that straight.
So,
Because I'm going to crack that's the top one I want to crack, yeah? Ready?
Yep.
Hold it tight. There you go. That's it. So take that, pull that back out. Job done. Now, I need to take the tensioner out.
no bullshit.
And for that, you got a tub.
Let me see.
I'm going to put that in a separate tub.
Will this be alright?
Yeah, it'll be alright. So right now, I'm loosening that. Perfect. That's loose with hand. These, yeah, perfect. So now, use that. Make sure nothing comes underneath my foot, because sometimes I have spanners and tools like that, and you end up losing them. That's it.
Move that out the way.
There you go. That's loose, yeah. Now on here, you have a gasket also. So what happens is, really, don't start taking all the bolts out. Sometimes take them out all at once. You're supposed to let it, one by one. Loosen it, slacken it one by one.
It's got a lot of tension on there, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's a ratchet design tensioner. And what'll happen is, like now it's loosened. Right? It is fully extended now, that tensioner is. Gasket. See, that's your tensioner. That's your gasket. That's the bracket for the clutch cable. Hold that. Drop that in there. We're gonna need a new one of them.
Yeah.
See that now? That's fully extended. That's a ratchet design.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, but there's a way to reset that, so I'll show you that when we put it together. So now we've got that out.
Yep.
Get me a screwdriver, small. Yep. Just want to see, that's nice and loose now. You see?
Yeah.
That's nice and loose, and that's like nice and loose. Now, what I do is, and there's another thing. This device here, yeah, is a decompressor.
Yeah.
You understand? That's a decompressor. So when you take this pulley out, take it out gently. I'm going to give you the bolt for that, because there's a bit behind it for that decompressor
That needs to go
that
out.
what we don't want to lose now. Whatever happens, take it out gently, because we don't want to, yeah. And then what happens is, see that chain there?
Yeah.
Gotta make sure you catch it, because you don't want it coming off the bottom crank. Okay, and this is the bit I was on about.
Yeah.
This bit, you see that bit?
Yeah.
That's part of the decompressor. And then that's spring loaded.
Oh yeah.
Okay, So that's that done. What I need off here. Give me a tie clip.
Tie clip, yeah, to hold it up.
Yeah.
You got loads here.
I bet you have, mate. Just give me one. Put that through here. The way I do that, look. I use this.
That's a little holder.
There you go. See?
Oh, beautiful.
So it's not going anywhere now, is it?
No.
See, they don't show you that in the
In the manuals.
Alright. 90-degree Allen keys, please.
90 degrees, thank you.
Leave this one, is it?
You're just going to take it off complete?
What?
The head.
I'm just loosening what I need to loosen, because sometimes what happens is if these are solid, then at least know how this loosen.
Yeah.
Right. 8mm ratchet.
No, ratchet.
Get ready. The cam cover's coming off.
Hell yeah. You show.
Yeah.
It's literally 2 bolts down there, them 2, and then the 2 bolts at the back.
They're 4 in total, by the way.
Yeah.
4 in total. These are the main head bolts.
And then that should expose what we need to expose.
So I'm trying to get which way.
Yeah, should be good.
You know, realistically, we should have the camera out here like that.
On top, innit?
On top, yeah. So you can watch. But okay, on another new video. Or
Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try a
we'll,
tripod.
yeah. We'll get a tripod and do it that way.
Or something makeshift.
It's first time, so something new.
That's it. And then once they're off, that should literally just...
Yep.
It'll show us our problems. Hopefully. Imagine take off this and nothing wrong. Just some random rattle in the engine. Don't know where it's coming from.
What, like a spark plug?
Imagine
I doubt it.
something's fell into the sump somewhere. I've seen that somewhere in the forum. Someone said one of their... Oh, what was it? One of the pieces in the engine fell to the bottom and it made a nasty rattle.
Well, if the engine's got pieces, then the engine needs to come apart, innit? It's got pieces falling here and there.
He also mentioned, which surprised me, he drove it 30 miles without a problem. And it didn't go bang. Until he got someone to look at it and they found that piece in the bottom of the engine.
Well, that's the problem with yours. You've actually got a noise. He's actually got a noise, so he was very fortunate. Plus, again, somebody's probably been there, opened it, and dropped something in there. That's what I don't want to do. I do not want to do that. I.e., that's why it's good practice to change your gloves. Try to keep your gloves dry of any liquids or anything like that, so it doesn't give you any false. Okay, now when you're taking these apart, also, if you look here, these have got washers on them. Make sure, see the length of that. Now, you know what's happening there now, yeah? You can't take this out because it's touching the frame.
Yeah.
Because obviously the length of the... Some of them you'll take out, no problem.
Yeah.
But as long as they're loose, there's another way what you can do.
Literally them two at the back.
Yeah, because obviously when you take this off, try to take it out, see?
Yeah,
It's touching that. Same again with that. It's touching there. And these are easy to come out because there's nothing in the way.
Oh yeah.
So what happens then is you just leave them in there, loose, make sure they're loose.
Yeah.
They're not held in by even a half a thread or even a thread or whatever, because when you're forcing this out, the last thing you want to do is strip a thread, and then you just open another can of worms up for yourself, and you don't really want that. So just gotta make sure they're all good. All right, I need that 90 degrees Allen key.
Yep.
For this.
This one?
Yep. See, that's tightened up now.
Yeah.
Even though I loosened it. That's why I say it's good practice. Always open the small bolts up first, because what happens is a lot of people they don't know, by mistake they slack open the head bolts without opening these bolts, and then when these get tight, and then when they try to open them, some of them, because of the head is loose now, it's put all the pressure on them bolts, you end up snapping them. So always loosen the small bolts up first before you open the main head bolt or anything basically on that. Give me that size.
In the might be this one. Yeah, it should be that. Double check that.
Is it?
Right. No?
No.
Too big.
Too big.
Try this one.
And look, make sure, even when you pull these bolts out, there's no washers or anything like that on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that.
This one. Double check if it is that.
Yeah,
That one.
just so I can get a finger grip on it. See? Now, that's telling me that the thread on this one wasn't clean when it was put back together. That's why you should clean all the threads up. What a lot of people do, take it apart, put new stuff in it, bolt it back up without checking or the threads should have no oil on it, like inside there, because unless it's got a hole going all the way through, the oil will slide out. But if it hasn't, and then what happens is when you're tightening that, it compresses and it's not tightening, but you think it's tightened, and then what happens is it snaps the bolt. It's like a hydro, it's like a... Okay, what I need now is a mallet.
Them two.
Cool, rubber mallet. Rubber mallet.
Just grab the rubber. Honestly, such a good investment with your rubber mallets.
Yeah. So what I do here is just a slight tap, yeah?
Yeah.
That was the gasket of your exhaust. Yeah. Okay, and that.
Cool. Done. I think she's ready to fully come out.
Yep, a couple of little taps, and now hopefully look, yep, it's moving around.
Oh yeah.
So now what we do first is get this
It's that chain that's going to be in the way. Chain's going to be
yeah,
in the way.
no, that's no problem, because the chain, see, it's going up and down, isn't it? So what we need to do here, see that there,
Yeah.
take that.
Awesome.
I thought I'd get away with it, but obviously not. So the whole pipe needs to come off.
Fantastic.
So give me the flat screwdriver and let me take this pipe off completely. Just like that. Yeah. So now we can just like that. Hopefully, let's see.
Should I grab it from there?
Yep.
Yep.
Grab that.
That's one. Look at how long that thing is.
Yep. Now this one's gonna be a bit a pain. Okay. The washer. You see him?
Yeah. This one doesn't have a washer?
No, that one's a washer still in there.
Okay.
So if I had a
Awesome.
on that.
It's the last, the final one.
See,
Cool.
there's the one without the washer.
This middle one. No, bottom one. Awesome.
Make sure you don't lose it.
Cool. Yep.
Cool. All done.
All done.
Yeah, put that back on there. Okay. The washer there as well. You got the washer for that, no?
No, not for that one. Washer should be in there.
See, washers are a must.
That one.
But you know, we're gonna measure these, yeah?
Yeah.
Because if they're out of spec, then we're gonna buy new ones.
Oh, good, yeah.
So here now, I'm taking the chain off. I'm gonna give that to you now, yeah?
Okay.
Make sure the chain don't drop. That's what I've
make
got.
sure it goes through.
Yeah. So what I'll do is just hold that there,
Yep.
like that, and here I'll just lift the head up, off like that. Comes that way. Yeah, I got it there.
Got it there.
That way.
Yeah.
Hold that head.
Yep.
Put it away.
Little sender down there.
Nothing major.
Nothing major.
Nah. All right. Let me take it out. Let me take it out totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favour? Right now, I'm just gonna open.
Show these guys. Oh, by the way, where's that marker? Where's that mark? On that side.
No.
I want to show them the date. The date. There we go. There we go. 1st of the 3rd. Right now, we are currently on the 1st of the 5th. 26. 2 months ago, by the way. 2 months ago. Done by a mechanic. Professional. Yep. Let's have a look inside here as well. A bit of scoring in there.
Oh, it's nothing. I mean that. Yeah.
Insanity. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, that's just stuck there. Look.
Wow.
See that there?
Yeah, it's stuck.
Look, it's stuck. It's not.
Wow.
Yeah, look. It's not moving. Now that's come loose. See.
Now it's come loose. Oh, so if you put it back together.
Shut up. That ain't happening.
Wow.
This is what I need to check. Hold that.
Okay.
That's not all you need to check. You need to check for. Yeah, it's got a slight side to side. When I mean side to side, it's like it's doing that.
Yeah, very slight.
This side to side action they normally have anyway, but it's not supposed. Yeah, it's not supposed to have that. And at the bottom, Conrod.
Conrod seems.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay, that's it really.
What's that? So why is it different colours? You know, on that Conrod. How come we got like a brighter kind of orangey colour and then we got?
That's how the Conrods are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how the Conrods are.
Fair enough. Fantastic. That's what I think. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. So we were right in the prediction. Yeah, look how, I don't know if you guys can see that, but look how like messed that is. Can you see it? I don't know. Like that's proper scored. Even the other side. Like, that's quite bad. Yeah, 1st of March by the way.